Did the New York Giants make the right decision in pulling the plug on Brian Daboll?
I kind of asked this question and posed it on social media. Was it too soon? Is it right on time? Was it too late? And a lot of people feel like it's 50-50, man. I'm a fan. Really a fan. I think Brian had an opportunity to get his quarterback in that he actually wanted, drafted on him. I thought that Jackson Dart and his performance, his growth that quick in the NFL was going to buy him a time, buy him at least a year,
Yeah.
especially bringing back a healthy Malik Neighbors and bringing back, Cam Scatterboo healthy. Maybe it looks different under center next year. But it seems like something's happened to the point where they made a decision, and I'm not in that organization's locker room. I'm not sure if it was a loss of the locker room or conversations or whatever it is, but thin ice in New York, high expectations, goes from uh, coach of the year to now getting fired, lost half the game. So it's a tough situation. Obviously, he'll bounce back on his feet. But, man, I was surprised today to get that news midway through the season.
Yeah, I even thought, Rashad, even after they lost in Denver, we all know how that went. I even still thought then, I said, okay, trying not to react to the loss, the fact that Jackson Dart goes in there, he plays that well in Denver. They give up the lead, then goes back down the field. They score, scored a touchdown. I even thought week 7 that Daboll was good for not just this season but for next season. Do you think it's the is it losing another game the way they did, having a double digit lead again in the fourth quarter? Was that
I think,
just too much ultimately?
yeah, that type of deficit makes you wonder. Uh, you we got to point the finger at somebody.
Right.
We're up 20 points. What else do we do, right? Like there's got to be a recipe to close the game out, folks. So, is it the players? Sure. Yeah. Is it the coach? Sure. It's whoever you want to blame it on at that point. But I think the organization seen enough that they wanted to point the finger there. It's unfortunate, but yeah, listen, when you when you're up 19-0, when the deficit is so drastic that you're 96% chance to win a game and you constantly keep losing in New York, it's not a good look. And the plug had to be pulled today.
Rashad, who do you like? Is there a coach you like? Obviously, now, I mean, this is like we've been doing this every 3 years or so. New head coach. Is there somebody you like? I mean, Lane Kiffin, obviously, his connection to that Jackson Dart, that's been talked about. Cliff Kingsbury, Jon Gruden's name I've seen thrown out there. Bill Belichick. Are any of these candidates guys that you like? Is there anyone else that you have on your mind that you say would be a good fit for New York? What do you think the Giants should do?
There are some legendary coaches that are still out there. There's a lot of interest in some college players, and then you bring up Bill Belichick. I mean, the irony of that, bringing him to the Giants, obviously couldn't get over us in the hump when it mattered the most. So come join us, baby. But I think they're gonna take some time to to view everybody, and I don't see anybody that's just a must-have right this second. I think Jackson Dart is a special player. I think he's going to develop to be one of the top guys. He's going to be in the top 10, top 5 arguments over the next couple of years. So you got to bring in somebody that got a good offensive mind to help him, but somebody that's going to lock down the defense, man. Out of all the coaches that have coached, I wouldn't be surprised if they asked Spags to come back to lock down that defense and get an offensive minded head coordinator to take over the offense. But you know, sky's the limit for them guys. I'm not sure what they're gonna do, but I tell you what, though, I'm putting this out there. If anybody looking for a good running back coach,
Would you do it, Rashad?
seriously, I've been looking about getting into coaching for a very long time. I've been considering it now that I'm married, I have a kid. I'm settled. I can hold still in one spot. That is a coaching in itself is a way to give the young man and empower them and also prepare them for life. And the skill of football, I tell everybody I wasn't the most skillful. Because of that, I'm appreciative. I had to learn the art truly to be a great runner, to be a great running back, and it's a lot of skills that I could give and teach.
It'd be fun to get your hands on Scatterboo, right? You'd have a fun running back room.
Dude, he's a special guy. I study tape on him all the time. I'm constantly looking at tape and teaching the running back position. That's what I do. I travel around teaching it.
That's awesome. What do you think about? And I know this is not set right with a lot of Giants fans about Joe Shane not only keeping his job today, Rashad, but the Giants have now said that Joe Shane is going to help help lead the new coaching search. Obviously, I think that means that he's clearly coming back if he's hiring the new head coach. I think a lot of Giants fans have said, "Hey, what have you done, Joe Shane, to keep your job?"
Well, I mean, look, he's been part of the era to bring in some top talent. I mean, you think about the names of the guys that's come in, man, they all can play ball. I mean, even if you look at it's an unfortunate thing to look at, but you look at a Saquon Barkley when he leaves, look what he did. You look at a Daniel Jones now, you see him leave, but look what he's doing. It's all of these guys and Malik Neighbors and the guys that they have on the team now. He can view talent. He can spot out talent. It's just a matter of putting the right pieces together. You know, not letting somebody come back in the fourth quarter when you're up 19-0. Like all of these little things. And
Yeah.
obviously, yes, I don't want to harp into the schedule, but yeah, the Giants had the hardest schedule in the NFL. All these things add up and we've been in very close games competitively. So plus the defensive line. I mean, what coach would not want to come over here with
Yeah.
a shining Jackson Dart as a quarterback, a stabilized, great defensive line? Like you got a lot of pieces and
Yeah.
puzzles, bringing back healthy players. Like it's in a draft and a free agency. There's a lot of things that could go on with the Giants that it can be one of the quickest turnaround franchises next year.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like you just said, they got a lot of pieces, Rashad. It's obviously New York City. I mean, this is a really attractive job, isn't it?
Is one of the most attractive jobs in the NFL, for sure, without a shadow of a doubt. The thing you love about New York, I tell people, New York, myself, I, there's some similarities in this fashion. You're gonna literally hate me or love me for the exact same reasons, as well as all my teammates. That you love me because I motivate you and I push you, and you're gonna hate me because I motivate you and push you.
Right.
Same thing with New York, man. You love New York. Anything you do can and will be held against you, both for good and if
Right.
they get on, if you get on their nerves, they're gonna let you know about it. So
Yeah.
you got to have a little bit of thick skin. But the city is full of love, and they want to win. And I think that the next coach that they bring in got to have that mentality, and also bring that kind of camaraderie to the city.
Talk to me about the mentality of being a team that expects to win, or and is it true that you can expect that something's going to go wrong? And do you think that's where the Giants are, where they just expect at this point that something is going to go wrong somewhere late in the game, Rashad, and they are going to somehow lose in the worst possible way?
Yeah, that has happened. You see it across the league. You see it on certain teams. I don't feel that when I watch the
Hmm.
tape of this football team. I do not feel a loser's mentality. I do not feel any player kind of feeling down for themselves and here we go again. I feel like there's a lot of scrappy players out there, some miscommunication, mixed points and turnovers and things of that nature happens, but I don't see anybody quitting. And that's one of the biggest pieces to let you know the leadership on a team, which then points back to the head coach. Which to say all of that, I was coming today to the news, a little bit shocked, not surprised, because I see that the team is still fighting.
Do you think could you see somewhere down the road for Brian Daboll? Obviously, he had success that first year, even won a playoff game on the road. Could you see him ever being a head coach again? Could you see him having success in that role somewhere down the line?
Possibly down the line, I
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
This is a turnover business. Coaches come and go. I don't think he's beating himself up that much. I think he understands what happened, the unfortunate space of it. Somebody had to take the ownership, and I'm sure he takes it proudly. But he'll bounce back. He's a great minded coach. He knows what he's doing. He knows how to develop. He knows how to spot talent, and he puts his players in a good position. So I see him getting an opportunity down the road once again.
Before I let you go, I was gonna say it's the thing that you are second most known for, but maybe dancing is what most Americans now know you for because you were just so damn good on Dancing with the Stars, Rashad. Are you getting back? Are you going back on the show? Are we going to see a little cameo, a Rashad Jennings cameo?
Yeah, shout out to Dancing with the Stars family. So tomorrow, tune in. Tomorrow is the 20th anniversary of Dancing with the Stars, a lasting, complete, iconic TV show that I was a part of. I don't know how it even fell into place, but I went out there, gave it my all. I actually won, and being one of the most voted for contestants, I got an opportunity to come back and perform. Now, especially it's the first time they ever done this, where myself and 6 other mirror ball champion winners are actually going to perform, but not with our pro. We're going to be the pro in this situation and dance with the celebrity. It's the first time they ever done it.
Whoa.
It can go 2 ways. It's either going to go great or terrible. Ain't no middle ground. But I get to dance with Elaine Hendricks. She's awesome. We've been working really hard together on the quick step. So tune in. Make sure you have some popcorn and get ready to smile. It's going to be fun.
I can't wait. Are you nervous?
Nerves gone. Nerves gone at this
Nerves
point.
gone.
You know why the nerves are gone? Because I'm not getting judged. All right.
Right.
I'm just performing. That's it. But I do want to make sure I put my amazing partner in a great position to earn these extra 2 points to keep her on the show.
That's amazing. And if the New York Giants are listening, or whoever the new coach happens to be, Rashad Jennings, give him a call.
Yes, sir. Running back coach.